What's up, everybody? Really excited to be able to share with y'all today. And before we really get into it, I want to make sure that we talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to LinkedIn, right? Because if I just came in here and talked about how to be able to do something right out the gate, like you're going to walk away. Like I get it. We've already had a long day kind of going through. So with that being said, let's talk about the elephant in the room, like the type of LinkedIn requests we all get, right? I think this is one of the biggest things that continues to be able to baffle me when I see these things kind of come through. And I guarantee you, each and every one of us in this room has either done one of these or actually gotten one. So let's get into it, right? Like, I noticed we have blue shirts in common. Right? Like, oh my God, you wear shirts? Me too. Let's connect. Like, what? Like, really? Are you kidding me? We've got the do you have 15 minutes to talk to a total stranger? Probably not, man. I mean, I don't know who you are and what you need, right? So what's going on? We've got the keyword artist, right? Being able to go through, drop the coolest keywords that are out there right now, trying to be able to grab your attention. I always love this one. I run a team that can help you with whatever you do because I didn't take time out to be able to find that. All I'm doing is sending thousands of connection requests, hoping to get one sale. When in essence, I'm just pissing off a lot of big people, right? We've got the one I call Pokemon, right? Like, got to catch them all, right? This is the whole piece of really being able to go through and, just sending a message, sending a connection request without actually ever taking the time to be able to really understand who or why or what's going on. Like, that's a spray and pray. We don't do that kind of shit. Last but not least, we've got them. If you accept, I'll accept you with a nonstop sales pitch. And not only will I do that on LinkedIn, I'm now going to scrape your email and scrape your phone number and hit you there as well too. Like who wants that? Because what we're actually looking for in this world that we live in right now, someone we actually might know, right? So that's what I want you to think about as you continue to be able to leverage LinkedIn. And if you take nothing away from what I talk about today, remember, always make sure that you're sending a personalized connection request because human beings connect with other human beings, right? This is what it's all about, right? And that's what I want y'all to be able to shift today, right? Because we can get into it, right? Like, why LinkedIn? Well, there's a lot of things, right? There's a reason why that we're talking about this today. And I mean, I love LinkedIn because look, this is where the opportunity is. This is where those six-figure clients live. But most people don't understand how to be able to actually really get in touch with them because, like, look, we're talking about, I want people, if they're going to buy my products or services, they're on the high end, not only for my clients, 4 out of 5 people drive business decision makers on this platform, right? We're talking about the people that are actually going through not only to make buying decisions, but to research before they make buying decisions. This is why they're on the platform. And we're not just talking about that, right? Like, we're not just talking about the United States. These people we want to connect to are all over the entire world, right? There's almost 1 billion members on LinkedIn currently right now, growing at more than a member every 2 seconds, right? The platform is gaining speed faster and faster than ever before. It's been around for 20 years. There's not another platform out there right now that has stood the test of time like LinkedIn. And last but not least, the SEO ability on LinkedIn is phenomenal. Look, where do we all want to be seen, right? LinkedIn's amazing. That's what we want to be found. But if we can actually post our content and have our profile show up there and then also be indexed at a high rate on Google, now it's a win-win, right? But I'm going to give you one more because Microsoft actually owns LinkedIn and Microsoft's recent investment in $14 billion into OpenAI, a little thing called ChatGPT, they're now leveraging LinkedIn to be able to highly, highly index it and all the content to be able to then backfill things for OpenAI and ChatGPT. So now you're getting a win-win-win situation. This is why we're talking about LinkedIn. So how are you going to be able to leverage it, right? Well, I want y'all to be able to understand. I don't want to sit up here and tell you about the LinkedIn algorithm because, again, those things change, right? Just like Facebook, just like Instagram, these algorithms are constantly changing and we're always chasing the next trick or hack. So today I want to really talk about the one algorithm I think that matters more than the human algorithm, right? It's the one that stands the test of time. It evolves over time. It doesn't change or shift, right? And so when we talk about the human algorithm, we have to be able to understand that human condition of being online. Currently, right now, especially in social media, we've been conditioned over the last 20 years to post, like, comment, share, post, like, comment, share, right? That's that algorithm. And how do we actually be able to break it? That's the pattern that we're online, right? So how do we actually break these patterns? Well, one of the biggest things that I've been able to figure out is we have to understand that everyone's human. And in that same condition, right, we have to be able to understand why people post online, right? first and foremost, so we want to be able to break someone's pattern. Why are they online? Why are they posting online? Right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, most people go in, right? I'm sure you guys have lots of answers in your head from branding to marketing to getting clients. Yes, but there's something first and foremost before all those more visceral that we've been conditioned over the last 20 years, right? We've been conditioned to look for those little hits of dopamine we all get when someone likes or comments on a post. Then it's branding, then it's marketing, then it's client acquisition, right? And so those are the human things. And when we talk about this aspect, we have to remember there is no B2B or B2C. There's only H to H, human to human, because every company is run by another human being. Most marketers forget that because in this world, y'all, we're tired of the mass messaging. We're tired of the over promotional content, fake news, the selling, everything. We're tired of the BS. So show people who you are, not just what you do, right? We want to be able to build relationships, not leads. So how's this lead into what we're talking about today, right? Like, why am I taking so much time to be able to do that? Because you're going, Josh, so how do we actually track the six-figure clients organically on LinkedIn? Well, that's what it's about. It's about being human. The best way to be a billion human is being able to understand your personal brand. So that's what I want to be able to spend some time about today is really to be able to tell you it starts with your LinkedIn profile. I've seen so many that miss the mark because if I teach you how to be able to do messaging, if I teach you how to be able to do content, if I teach you how to be able to build a funnel, right? It's all going to fall short if you haven't taken the time to be able to craft a LinkedIn that demands attention, right? So this is what we want to be able to do because of that indexing. All these things show up, right? We've got Michael here, and that's what I want you to really understand. Like I've worked with Michael for the years. I mean, you have to be able to appear at the top of the search results. We have to be able to get 2 times visibility on LinkedIn and get that 3 times more engageability. And that's what we're looking for, right? And so where does it actually start? Well, Michael's got a great picture, he's got a great header, but I'm telling you right now where it starts. And this is the one thing you need to realize is how do we actually show up for others, right? Most people, when I read their LinkedIn profile, it says owner, CEO, director of, whatever it is. Like that's not customer facing forward, right? That's not drawing someone in. It's not drawing your tribe in. It's not connecting with other humans. And so you have to actually start with being able to build the perfect headline, right? Like Michael's on here, it says, I help CPAs, attorneys, enrolled agents build a highly profitable tax resolution process. He's telling what he can do for someone else. And so that's what we have to be able to understand, right? And today, if you change that, it's about how do you attract your tribe that you want to work with and push away the people that you do not. And to be able to build that perfect headline, it starts with, I help X, right? Who is your target audience? You have to be very specific on who you help and why, right? Who are those people that you really want to be able to support? And who are the people that are not your audience? To do why, right? This is the product or service you offer. Now, don't be like most marketers being out there trying to sell the product. No one cares how the hamburger is made, right? They only care about how it tastes because that's what we want to be able to get to so they can Z, right? The outcome, the benefit. As human beings, we make decisions emotionally based on some degree of love or hate. So that's what I want you to understand, right? When you're able to craft the headline, I have X to do Y so they can do Z. This actually attracts your audience. It allows it to be SEO friendly and to be human friendly. Because y'all, I'm telling you right now, when you actually do this and you come through, now you're attracting your clients. And we have to realize we are in a human revolution. So we need to be able to stand out together. I mean, I can do it.